Here we have Charlie on day 10, his first session. Now Charlie's doing really well. You can see that he really enjoys working, so I want you to pay attention to his body language as well as my body language throughout this video here. So moving into a sit position with just a body language there. You see my hand came up to my chest is where I want him to look and go ahead and sit down, which is great. Lots of praise here. Now Charlie loves praise, so we definitely want to work on that. He will work for praise or food, but at this point I would like him to work mostly for praise. Coming into a heel position here, very nice. You can see he's come a long way in that. Does a nice tight turn there, gets a little confused and then comes right back. Great. Nice auto sit, really crooked, but that's okay. And lots of praise and love. Now Charlie gets very excited and his favorite thing is to play around and do stuff, so that's most of his rewards throughout this session. You'll notice that I pet him a lot more when he's in the heel position than I would lots of other dogs, but this is what I want him to do, so he's going to continue to do that. Nice sit here, and you see how excited he gets. He gives the barks and all that kind of fun stuff, so that's great. We love to see that kind of thing. Coming around next, we're going to work on recall. As you know, Charlie's recall really needed a lot of work. His favorite thing to do was blow past you and then circle around. So doing this kind of stuff where he's close to me and I play with him and that kind of thing is going to really build his want or his drive to be close to you, or to come in close to you especially, so that's good. So we're going to work on that when you go home. Now right here, that is the first time that Charlie does it down without any kind of other encouragement like the hand on the shoulders or anything like that. So you can see I really get him going, make sure that he understands that was fantastic, and we're going to come back to that later in the video. So that was really good for Charlie. Come around, this is just loose leash walking. This is the way that Charlie should conduct himself when that leash is attached. He can go out in front or anything like that, but he does have to remain loose on that leash. We don't want it tight at all. So here I'm just waiting to see if he's going to give me anything. He gives me a little bark and a sit, so I go ahead and praise him here. Again, a recall game. And ask him for a sit. He has to back up first, think about it, and then sit down. That's okay. I just want him to make sure that he's understanding. And back into the down with just a hand signal. Fantastic. So you could see that was when Charlie had his breakthrough on his downs, which is great. And we're having a stay. And recall in. And you can see direct recall right in for the praise. Fantastic work. So Charlie is progressing really nicely.